I'm Sandy Whiting. I'm a programme lead for occupational therapy and assistive technology in Rotherham Council. My role is based in joint commissioning, so I'm sort of between the health CCG and the council. So I have sort of a footing in different camps with that. It was a new post when I came into it. It was created just to try and take the technology or care technologies forward. I think we were finding that things weren't moving as quickly as we'd like them to, and I think we wanted to look at how we accelerated the programme really and got people involved to take things forward. We'd had sort of, with the pandemic, it had actually taken the focus a little bit away from the programme. People were so busy with other sort of work that they were doing and just getting through that sort of day-to-day pressure really. So we wanted to sort of reinvigorate the programme and sort of make sure that it was a focus for the council. I think we always had quite a big ambition in Rotherham to do something with care technologies and take it forward. And I think it's been picked up several times in the past and it's always become too big to manage. It's quite a wide sort of scope, isn't it? I think what we haven't got is the people's awareness to actually use that equipment that we've got or to think creatively about what might help someone to be more independent in their own home. So very much that feeling that we needed to get the message out there to existing staff really. Our the original thing is sort of across our own directorate, but also we're very aware that we need to sort of do that across place. So to sort of also involve sort of health and other providers in our area to make sure that people are aware of what technologies can offer people. It's made us totally rethink what we are doing, to be honest. It's we started out sort of thinking that we'd got a roadmap of sort of the key areas that we wanted to work on sort of around the time that we came into the programme. We'd got a structure in place whereby we've got an assistive technology strategy meeting, so that was where we fed things into, and that was led by our associate director for social care. So we thought we sort of had everything in place in a way, but the more we spoke to people, the more we sort of, in our 2-to-1s, I think they really focused us on spending some time on this outside of this programme as well. So we set up regular meetings, myself and my senior manager, outside of that. And I think that time just to talk about technology really helped us to sort of focus on what we wanted from the programme. And what we need to do going forward. And I think the communities of practice, because we could both hear what other areas are doing, some in a similar position to us and some sort of further on, really gave us sort of a view of how things could work and what was effective. And we made a lot of links from there, and I had sort of individual conversations with a few people outside of that. And some people that Irene from Rethink Partners sort of recommended that might be useful. So we made some contacts with people who were doing things a bit differently. And we were able to focus, I think, through our discussions with Irene around the fact that the current structure wasn't working for us. We often weren't getting decisions made that we needed, so things were taking a lot longer than they needed to. Because of priorities, people weren't always attending the strategy meetings. So it was around that and how we wanted to really enable us to take it forward. So we're almost in a little bit of a flux at the minute because we're rethinking that whole thing. But I think it was really necessary to do that. And I think what we've decided is that we've made connections corporately now with the digital leads within the council. So that's sort of given us a little bit more support and sort of development opportunities, I think, within that by making those links. They were really interested in what we were doing, and we've now got regular meetings set with them going forward, so that should help us with the programme. And then it was around trying to give this some priority. So I think we're going to rethink that whole assistive technology strategy meeting that we had in place. And we haven't decided yet, but we're looking at possibilities of sort of making it more of a board. So we've got the right people in the right place with the right sort of abilities to make those decisions that we need to do to take things forward. So I think it's quite exciting. It's sort of got us to that place a lot quicker, I think, than we would have done on our own. Even if we would have done on our own, I don't know. But that being able to talk to other people has been sort of really useful. So the community of practice, both of them, because I know Ian got a lot out of his. It's been really useful, and yeah, but I've sort of discussed outside of that as well. Some people are in a very similar position to where I sort of was. So I hope we've been able to sort of support other people as well as learning a lot from the process. So yes, it's sort of really made us rethink what we were doing.